everyone, welcome back to RTS. And what are we going to do today? You can tell, record the story. I'm so excited because this was a story I had been wanting to tell, and this was so fast. I mean, unbelievable fast. So what the prompt was today was games and toys you played with as a kid, and then the technique prompt was to make a layout look like your favorite box of cereal from your childhood. And I thought, oh, how fun is that? So then that made me gave me another idea to do a layout about, your favorite cereal when you were little and why was it favorite, and watching some cartoons. And then I thought, oh, you could do a layout about all your favorite cartoons, and then my mind started to run. So right off the bat, I texted my siblings and I asked them the question, what games and toys did we play with? And all day long we have been talking about this. So, okay. So when I went to go do the page, because I've been thinking about this all day, and time was getting away from me, and I thought, I'm gonna have to go to the internet and print, because my favorite board game when I was little was the game Sorry. So I thought, well, I'll just print out that and maybe a Slinky and a spirograph and something else, and then that's how I would do it. So, the day went away because I had been recording videos about organizing. So I thought I better get cracking. So I already knew this morning, as soon as I read the prompt, I was using this collection. It's called Toy Box by Carta and the wonderful Stephen Duncan. And so that was no big deal for me, and I went and grabbed it. And as soon as I moved this paper and saw the stickers, and I saw the paper, and I was like, oh, yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll show you here in a minute because my page is done. And when this collection came out, it was a topic of discussion because, and this was 2017, because a lot of people loved it, loved the colors, loved the theme, but the graphics were so big. And a lot of people were like, oh, they didn't know how to use that. So remember, I did a video a week or so ago. It was part of the Load event, and it was the Country Kitchen collection by Carta. And remember, I had showed this page, and I had said that a lot of people struggle with this. I actually love these type of pages, because the work is already done. This is your story and your photo all in one. So use it to your benefit. So you do not need a single photo. And I could think of like 10 ideas right now for this story, for this page. And then you could come up here and put your journaling up here and date it, put a couple embellishments, and you're good to go. Okay? So when this Carta line toy box came out, because of some of the designs, I'm going to go through them real quick so you can see. I wanted to give you a couple ideas because my page is done. Okay? So, when, oh, by the way, speaking of that, I was talking to Mr. Duncan the other day through an email, long story. But anyways, he had told me that this Country Kitchen collection was actually inspired from his own family's country kitchen. And I thought that was awesome. Love that. So now I'm wondering if this has to do with his childhood. I don't know. I guess I should have asked him. But anyway, so I wanted to go over a few sheets. So because this was a challenging collection, but it's a wonderful collection, and you can get so many story-based. Not only, when I saw this collection, I thought of Disney, and then also a couple stories from my childhood, and I got one done today. So with this, which right there is a game I played with when I was little. You could, well, maybe you could cut these out, but you would have to use this in small pieces, or just let it as it is. Come down here, put some journaling, and if you wanted to, you could even actually do a small photo. I wouldn't 4x6, maybe 4x4, or even wallet, and then story. Focus on the journaling. Focus on the story. Record the story. Okay. Again, same way with this. You wouldn't need a single photo for this. Do the same thing. Same thing. Okay? Now see, when I saw this line, it made me think of Disney. Especially that. Disney. Toy Story. Oh yes. You had a child that loved Toy Story. There's the collection for you. Okay, again, this is so busy. You would have to use it in small pieces, or use it as a whole, and come down here, small photo, if any, journaling. Okay? Same way with this. Same way with this. This right here, you see these music strips? What I would do is I would cover that music strip up completely, have my journaling there, a couple embellishments, there's a whole story. And I think this would be a great, if you have someone who loves the Nutcracker, or you went to the Nutcracker, or anything about the Nutcracker. There you go, that's perfect. Or if you visit a toy store. Oh, that'd be good. Okay. And this one, you could cut these out, use it in a small area, use a small piece of it, or don't use a single photo, use it as it is and come down here and tell a story. This would be good for if you had someone that loved dinosaurs, or you went to go visit, you know, sometimes you go visit places and you don't have a photo. These are the type of pages when you have a story and you don't have a photo. And you don't even need a photo. Same way with this. Oh, this especially, both of these. I would not use a single photo on either one of them. To me, those are story-based pages. Same way with both of those. So you see why that was brought up during this collection. Because a lot of people said, oh, it's nice, but how are you going to use it? That's how you use it. Record the story. Don't get hung up on a photo. You don't need a photo at all. And you see what else I do? If I have a collection that looks like it goes with it, I add them together. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's get to the page. I'm telling you, I'm talking 30-minute page. Yes, even with my journaling. Because the journaling all day had been talked about my siblings. And actually we're still talking about it. I have this done, we're still talking about it. But that's the beauty of it. So what I did was I just cut a 1/2 inch on both sides and I matted it with this yellow basil, and it's called Razzle Dazzle Basil. And you can see I picked this yellow on purpose. It looks like Legos. Again, mood and feel. So I gutted that, and then I'll use that scrap on something else. Okay, and then what did I have to pull out? Literally, this is what I pulled out. I pulled out craft photo stickers, you know, corners, and then some bright yellow enamel dots, foam tape, scissors. I did the whole page just with that. Because on the sticker sheet, that's where my title came from. And that's where my embellishments came from, honestly. So I just, and I'll put this a little closer. So I just took the word toys, because how appropriate, and I put it on foam tape, used these other stickers as layering pieces, some enamel dots, my journaling, done. Same with these two down here. Put a couple on foam tape, added some enamel dots. That was it. That was it. Let these type of pages help you convey your story, tell your story. No photo needed. Love them. Love, love, love them. So I will read my journaling real quick because it's always fun to get a blast from the past. Okay, so it says, games and toys from our 1970s childhood. Hula hoops, croquet with tin cans, double Dutch jump rope, Red Rover, sled riding, pickup sticks, sorry, big wheel, Tonka trucks, Barbie dolls, Lincoln logs, Fisher Price farm set, frisbee, badminton, puzzles, spirograph, slinky, and Viewmaster. And of course I had to get the Viewmaster in. Yes. Okay. So what a fun page. I'm having fun. Okay. Now, like I said, I did this month of May on purpose, where I'm focusing on my hobby and putting some other things on the back burner, like, oh, well, we don't even want to go there. Okay. So, you know, I'm on the final stretch. I am 24 for 24. Will I make it to day 25? Well, come back and see. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this quick video. The video, or the layout, honestly, 30 minutes. And that's how quick it was. But it's all about recording the story. Okay, come back to RTS, because you never know what we're going to learn. Bye.